Dear students, welcome to Study and Learn Academy. I am Dr. Ganpat Nagda and we will start a chapter titled with Water, ICSE class 9th. So why water considered a compound? What is the reason? Water is considered a compound as it is a combination of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Water is also considered an amphoteric, meaning it acts both as an acid and as a base, as it produces H plus and OH minus ions by self-ionization. As a chemical compound, its properties are: in a water molecule, hydrogen and oxygen are combined in a fixed ratio by mass 1:8. Components cannot be separated by physical means. Why is water considered compound? It has a definite and constant composition. It has definite and constant melting point, boiling point, freezing point, and density. Water can react with metals to form the corresponding hydroxides. The ease with which the reaction occurs depends on the position of the metal in the reactivity series. Why is water called a universal solvent? What is the reason? Water is called the universal solvent since it is capable of dissolving a variety of different substances more than any other liquid. Water can dissolve more substances than any other compound because of its polar nature. The water molecules, because of their composition, hydrogen with a positive charge on one side and oxygen with a negative charge on another side, are able to attract other molecules easily. Water of crystallization. So when crystals of certain salts are formed, they do so with a definite number of molecules of water that are chemically combined in a definite proportion. Water of crystallization is defined as the number of water molecules chemically combined in a definite molecular proportion with the salt in its crystalline state. This water is responsible for the geometric shape and color of the crystals. Hydrate. A substance containing water of crystallization is called a hydrous substance or a hydrate. This water can be expelled by heating and then the salt is said to have become anhydrous. Examples of hydrated salts include copper sulfate 5H2O, ferrous sulfate 7H2O, and sodium carbonate 10H2O. Example of hydrates are gypsum, commonly used in manufacturing of wallboard, cement, and plaster of Paris. Borax used in many cosmetics, cleaning, and laundry products. Hydrates are often used in skin care products to infuse moisture into the body. The world contains many gas hydrates, crystalline solids in which gas molecules are enclosed in structures made of water molecules. These form from very low temperatures and high pressures. They are mixed with the sediment and found primarily deep in the ocean and in Arctic regions. Anhydrous compounds. An anhydrate is a compound with no water in its structure. After water is removed from a hydrate, it becomes an anhydrate. The water molecules are removed by suction or heating the compound to a high temperature. For example, an anhydrous salt has had water driven out from its crystals. Note: an anhydrous compound from a hydrate is generally high soluble in water, and when dissolved in water it will be a similar color to that of the original hydrate. Even it change color transforming from the hydrate to the anhydrous compound. Examples of anhydrates. Anhydrates, also known as desiccants, remove water, so are often used in drying agents such as paper products. Silica gel is one of the most commonly used anhydrates. A packet of silica gel is kept inside finished purses and other products to absorb water, keeping the surrounding area dry and preventing the growth of molds. Anhydrates can also retain moisture in food and tobacco products when they are in humectants form. Now the physical properties of water. Property value, characteristic behavior of water, color. Colorless water, body appears blue due to scattering of light. Odor, odorless. Taste, tasteless. Taste of water may be due to dissolved salts. And melting point 0 degrees centigrade. Under normal pressure, melting point, boiling point 100 degrees centigrade, normal pressure, boiling point. So these are the various, you can say, properties, physical properties of water. Conduction, non-conductor in pure form, when salts are dissolved, forms ion and conduct electricity. Now the chemical properties of water. Sodium and potassium react violently with cold water. Highly exothermic reaction, release hydrogen immediately catches fire. So the reaction is K plus H2O gives twice KOH plus H2 plus heat. Na plus H2O gives twice NaOH plus H2 plus heat. Calcium, less violent reaction with water. The heat evolved is not enough for H2 to catch fire. Calcium plus twice H2O gives calcium hydroxide plus H2. Calcium starts floating as bubbles of H2 stick to metal surface. Magnesium reacts with hot water, starts floating due to H2 bubbles sticking to it. Mg plus twice H2O gives MgOH2 plus H2. Aluminium, zinc, iron, reversible reaction with steam. React with steam to form oxides in hydrogen. Twice aluminium plus thrice H2O gives Al2O3 plus 3H2. Zn plus H2O gives ZnO plus H2. Thrice Fe plus 4H2O gives Fe3O4 plus 4H2. Copper, gold, platinum. No reaction with water. What does drinking water contain? By its own nature, pure water is as tasteless and odorless, although it becomes contaminated easily because of its high solubility. Water can acquire a taste, odor and color because of the following reasons. First, water in nature is generally mixed with different minerals from different sources such as earth, industrial effluents, animal and plant matters, etc., making it salty or putrid. Drinking or potable water is infused with many substances to make it safe for drinking and other uses, giving it a particular taste. Water contains air and salt in dissolved states. Importance of dissolved salts. Supply of all living organisms, most importantly plants, with nutrients and minerals. B. Add to water. Importance of dissolved air and marine life depends on dissolved oxygen for breathing, dissolved carbon dioxide for photosynthesis and shell formation. Now the solutions. The following are the definitions of terms that are commonly used with respect to solutions and solubility. Solute, the substance that dissolves to form a solution. Solvent, the substance in which a solute dissolves. Solution, the fluid formed when the solute dissolves in a solution. Saturated solution, When a solution cannot dissolve any more of the given solute at the temperature, it is called saturated solution. Unsaturated solution, a solution which contains less amount of solute than is required to saturate it at that temperature. Supersaturated solution, a solution that is more concentrated than a saturated solution is known as a supersaturated solution. If a crystal of a solute is added to this solution, the excess solute crystallizes. Now the concentration of a solution is the amount of solute dissolved in a given amount of solvent. It is expressed as mass percent, that is equal to mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. Solubility, it is the property of solid, liquid or gaseous chemical substance called as the solute to dissolve in a solid, liquid or a gaseous substance called solvent. In simple words, solubility is the quantity of a particular substance that can dissolve in a particular solvent to give a saturated solution. The solubility of a substance depends on factors such as physical and chemical properties of the solute and solvent. Now the next topic is soft water and hard water. Hard water, the water that we call hard is actually water that has a high mineral content. When water percolates through deposits of chalk and limestone that are made up of magnesium carbonates and calcium, hard water is formed. Advantages of hard water: it is rich in essential minerals, it is suitable for everyday drinking, useful for fighting and preventing certain hearts and cardiovascular diseases, better taste than the one you will get while drinking soft water. Disadvantage of hard water: dishes with spots, clothes that are dingy looking, dry skin, and fourth is reduces the efficiency of household appliances. Soft water, we use the term soft water to indicate water that has low concentration of ions, in particular ions of magnesium and calcium. Such water naturally occurs where the drainage basin of rivers is formed of impervious, hard, calcium poor rocks. Now the advantages of soft water. Advantages of soft water are clean dishes, soft skin, prolonged life of water heaters, washing machines, dishwashers, etc. Low energy bills. Now the disadvantages of soft water. So these are the disadvantages of soft water. It's not suitable for drinking. It may cause heart or circulatory problems. It can harm blood cells and interfere with the process in which oxygen is carried to our organs. So this is all about the water chapter. Thank you very much. Goodbye.